But I was gonna tell a really fucked up story because I said I would, but
Tell
now
it.
no,
No,
off
tell
the
it.
subject. I'm not in a good place for a funny story right now because I was just like, holy shit. But
Tell it. It'll bring the place
um,
back. Just tell the damn story. Because I
so
want to hear it.
well, I told some motherfuckers I work with that I'm gonna tell them this story, and this was back when I was fucking single, and I was on POF. I was popping, and so I met up with this chick, and she was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. I can't remember exactly, but we're like, we're gonna go out to eat, and then I'm gonna roll out. And we were really busy at work at the time, so I was doing 10-hour shifts. It was Monday through Saturday, and then I had Sunday off. And then I went out to do that shit, and I drive out there, meet up, and back before, like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, once he figured out how the game is played, like, I brought this bitch flowers, and the first, like, I rolled up there, she grabs the flowers, throws them in the sink, and like just hard as fuck too, like not like that, just
Not
like
caring?
yeah. And I was just like, that was cold as fuck. So I'm like, all right. And then she's like, oh, is it cool if my kids got to roll with me? I couldn't find a sitter. And I was just like, oh, okay. So put the little seat in back, whatever. We're talking shit. And then she's like, oh, I have to stop at my dad's real quick. So I go over there, and I get out, and she's like, oh, I gotta clean up a bit, whatever. And I'm like sitting there, the car seat's in my car, and I'm like just sitting there like, oh my God, this shit is ridiculous. This is my only day off. I'm hungry. And so
And
I
now
sit there
time out, time out. I do have to ask a question. So the
what's
plan
that?
was to meet up and go to dinner, right? Like you all had,
Yeah.
this was what you had agreed on, to meet up and
Yeah.
go to dinner. Okay, I just
Well,
wanted to make sure I was clear.
it wasn't dinner, it was lunch, dinner, somewhere in between there.
Whatever,
'Cause,
but the
yeah.
plan was to
For
meet up
food. We were gonna
to
get
go
some
eat.
food.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be clear on plans. I wanted to make sure that she was clear on
Yeah.
plans. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, what's up? And she's like, oh, I gotta clean up all the dog shit in the backyard. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I go back out to the front steps, and I'm sitting there having a cigarette, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, do I throw the fucking car seat out and just roll off? Or what the fuck's the deal? So eventually the time passes, and I'm like, okay, so what's the deal? Are we going to eat? She's like, yeah, I just gotta clean up the dog shit. And her pops had some like medical shit with him. I won't get into details because I feel bad
Right.
for the dude, but I'm like, whatever. So I'm like, fuck it. Well, give me the stuff and I'll start doing the shit. So I get all that shit done, and they're just sitting there bullshitting in the kitchen. All the shit's cleaned up, and I'm like, all right, well, I should probably get going. And the dude with the medical conditions all like, hey, you want to help me out real quick? And I was like, I suppose so. And he shows me like this whole trailer full of shit. He's like, I gotta go drop this off at a dumpster. And I was like, oh, well, I am actually going the other way and shit. And he's like, oh no, it'll only take a couple minutes. So we drive 15 minutes that way, and we get to the dumpster, and it was closed that day. So he's like, well, there's one right down the road. So we go down the road, which was like 10 more minutes away, still going the wrong direction. And
Still haven't eaten.
yeah, and so I unload
You're a good
all
man,
the
Keith.
shit.
You're
Yeah.
a good man.
I unload all this shit, and he's like, thanks a lot. I'm gonna buy you guys lunch for or buy me lunch for this. And I was like, oh, awesome.
So you end up on a date with her dad.
Kinda. So we pull over to the gas station. He's got to get some gas, and I go inside and shit. I get some more smokes, and I roll back out, and she's like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna head out. And then I drove back. um, which put another like half hour on my drive, and that's when I really was like, I truly hate women. I don't necessarily mean that, but that's when I realized, I was like, you are fucking cold. Like, that is some shit. But that's the dog shit story. And